30. The first thing we're going to talk about is, yes, my hair is a mess. It's a glorious mess, and I look atrocious because I have been battling some fluid issues the last 24 hours, so my eyes look horrible. And they actually, I turned this light on it that made it worse. It's actually not that bad. It's just the light is making it much worse. But I thought, I have perked up a little bit. And I thought, yeah, I've got some friends that are really sick. I've got some friends that have lost some loved ones this week. And I've got some friends that just maybe need to be distracted for a minute. So I thought, well, I'm going to pop on here for just a second. And we're going to go through some TEMU because I have to go through it to be able to craft. I'm going to show you something that a terribly sweet person did for me this week that made my whole week, even when I was, sicker than I am now. And really, they're not that bad, but I got a lot right above me. If you see something fly through, it's them little ladybugs. It's going to start turning colder and rain, and they've decided they want to live with me, and you just have to battle them. Nothing will keep them away, and you just battle them. So if you see something, it's a ladybug, and I'm battling ladybugs right now. Okay. So I needed the other day to call on my little, I think he's part Cree and something else, and I think he's got some Navajo in him. He does a lot of bone work and tooth work with a lot of the animals that I can't because they're not here. So if I need something that is normally Midwest, I call him. And I did Priscilla, yes I did. And well, these eyes are lying. I really feel better, but it's just my color today and the lights on. But I needed, this is going to sound so weird. If you don't do native arts or crafts, or you don't live in the world I live in, this is going to sound really weird. I needed buffalo teeth. Just trust me when I say I needed buffalo teeth. And I went to my little guy that does a lot of bone work, and I said, do you have it? And he goes, yeah. And he said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. He's like 89, 90. He said, my hands are getting really bad. And he said, I know you come to me for a lot of stuff. And I said, yeah, I'd like to get it off of, people in the tribe when possible. And he said, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. And he said, I really appreciate all your, all your business. And he said, I saw that you liked a necklace I had up the other day. I said, oh yeah. I said the napping you did on that one is beautiful. And he said, yeah, that was a delicate piece. And he said, why don't you go put you a bid on that one? Because he left it open for bids. And I went and put a bid on it. And I just put a little bid on it. I thought maybe he's wanting it to get noticed. So if somebody bid, somebody else will bid. No, he filled my buffalo teeth order. And he's sweet enough to know that I sometimes need help with the handwork too. So he pre-drilled all of them the way I asked him to, because I want them to hang like this on a pendant. So he even pre-drilled all of them for me. Curtis, you sweetheart, you. Is that sweet? Sweet man. And he cleans them up so nice, but he leaves them where you can tell what they are. And I just, I need to repaint that now. But I'm in love. And he gave me some whoppers. Like sometimes you only get little ones. But he always makes sure that I get some of the larger ones when he sends stuff. And I'm just like, thank you. They're going to be beautiful. I'm going to make some buffalo tooth pendants with some other dangles on stainless chains with other stainless dangles. And then I noticed that when he sent that, there was another bag in the thing, and I had not paid attention because I had gotten sick. And I had paid for my ticket because I just went to my box and paid your cart and paid on, it was on eBay. Sweet man. And I noticed there was a second bag, and I was like, did I get something else? I was like, what did I do? He had went immediately to the necklace, accepted the low ball bid, basically gave this to me. Look at the nap work on that. That is real. And he did the nap work on that stone. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. And the beading. Is that not? Oh, I love it. And he just is a handy little man. We'll just say he's a handy little man. And that literally made my whole week right there. And that is just a mother of pearl that's been napped. And I can't believe he did that. But he was like, "You better do Casper," because I said, "Did you do this by mistake?" He said, "No." He said, "I just accepted the bid, then I canceled it out," and he said, "Send it to you." And I was like, "Curtis, I think I might have paid a little shipping for it, but that's it." I said, "Curtis, but look at that." It actually go really good with my shirt today. But I'm like, this is precious when someone like that in the tribe gives you a gift. Man, that's a precious thing. So I just wanted to brag because Curtis rocked it this week for me. And thank you, Curtis. You made my week. Just sweet man. I mean, gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? And when you get gifted stuff like that, and in like Cherokee stuff, when you get the deer's front teeth down here, the long ones, and they make them into earrings and stuff. Well, there's only like 4 teeth down there that do that. All the others are really ugly. Those are precious commodities. So if you get gifted teeth, it's a big thing. So that's why I wanted to make teeth necklaces. It's a big thing to get those teeth down here. There's just 4, about 4 in every mouth if they have them. And so that's why I wanted to make these specific necklaces from not just deer but buffalo. So I had a specific necklace in mind. And so to get teeth and a gift, I was just like, wow. But that's why those teeth down here, those grazing teeth are so revered and important. There's just a few of them, and when they're gifted preciously. So, okay, let's just make a huge mess because I didn't get trash bag first. So for any of y'all that forgot that because I like buffalo plaid, I'm fixing to get dive on by a ladybug. Because I like buffalo plaid, I made my painting stand back up for me. That thing goes about everywhere I go. But because I like buffalo plaid, these people last year when Brina Dawn visited me, they said I was a cult leader. Now, I can't follow this logic, but if you can jump this chasm, you go right ahead. Wave from the other side, and then you can explain it to me. But I love buffalo, check. I love plaid. I love any plaid. I love tartan. I guess it comes from the Irish, Scottish side of me, maybe. I don't know. But I do. I love plaid. So, Scots Irish, here we go. That's the side of me. I got more pillowcases. These I got on a spin. I got a spin and got a huge deal. I had some stuff I needed to get, some stuff I needed to replace as far as home goods, and zhuzh up for the coming season and start next year, and just some stuff I wanted to get because I'm fixing to turn TEMU loose because they're changing a lot of rules, and I'm just not happy with it. So I thought I'm going to go ahead and get what I need, get my craft stuff for Christmas, and get out because it's going to Amazon. It's turning into Amazon, and I don't want to be there when that occurs. So now if you use a coupon, you can't put a local warehouse item. It won't be applied to the coupon. So they're really starting to finesse you into paying just as much, if not more, than Amazon. Sometimes you have to really be careful and search for the places to save money. I find them because I'm just that person. But I'm about done. So a few craft items, maybe a couple times a year when I do these big craft purges for family stuff. But I got these. They do have the nice little zippers on them with the little pulls. And I got 2 for smaller pillows because I'm going to be sewing. I'm going to be turning. Oh, I hate ladybugs. I mean, these little suckers will bite you. Sorry, I had to demolish one. Excuse me. Back to being sweet. But I'm going to kind of reserve it for just special occasion purchases for when I'm doing stuff like that. Because it's just basically turned into Walmart and Amazon. So I can go to Walmart. It's just right up the road. So I just don't think it's that special anymore. I actually had to go to Walmart Monday, and that was hard because the weather was not cooperating with my body. It hasn't all week, actually. That's why I look like the way I do. But when I come visit y'all, I don't care if I don't look the way you think I should look. If I need to have a chit-chat, commune with my friends, I need to do that no matter how horrible my eyes may look today. So I ain't here to be pretty. Okay? I'm here to try to be a blessing and to receive a blessing too. I'm tickled. Let me be tickled, okay? I got 2 hand towels from a bathroom. My bathroom's done in Black Bear. When you're laying in the floor, when you fall out of the shower like I did a few weeks ago, and you look up and all you see are bear stuff, you realize you have a problem because that whole room is nothing but bears, just bear stuff. I have a problem. My shower curtain is a black bear. It's a black bear scene. But I go with these rugs and these towels, and I found these little hand towels finally, and I got 2 of them. They're not really full microfiber, they're like half and half, and I like that. I don't like the microfiber fully, and they're really plush. So I like these. They're gonna be pretty when they hang on the hook. And you know, we had to renovate our flipping bathroom last year, so, and I thought if I'm gonna be here for a little while, it's gonna be pretty. So I'm just trying to finish matching everything up, and that's about it. I'm just trying to finish matching everything up. Some of this stuff I need to put up the hide for Christmas and stuff like that. So not all of this is for me. This is like my Christmas push, craft push, and stuff like that. So don't think I'm not that special. This is like the few times a year that I put stuff up for like birthdays next year, and like if I can get a good deal, I'll put it up because I know that they're still gonna like that. Like the people that like this stuff, they're still gonna like it next year. This is a cow pillowcase. So when I get these coupons, I'm like, what am I gonna need in the next 5 to 6 months? I'm gonna get it with a coupon. Let's do that. Okay, the one thing I did need was my jackets are all gigantic on me now. I've shrunk, and I know I'm still a heifer, but I'm a much smaller heifer now. So I got this little waterfall front thing, and it just goes over tunics, and it's got the waterfall front with the long sleeves, and it's kind of fitted in the shoulders and just really flowy in the front. You have to wear it with a longer shirt and a skirt or leggings and boots and stuff, but I did that a lot in the winter, and because that's what I wore when I worked in the court system. That was my go-to. So I still have a lot of those clothes in circulation. So I just kind of blend a couple pieces in every couple, I was going to say every couple months. About twice a year I kind of restock those classic pieces you need. Oh, I'm not cute today. I'm actually quite the mess. My hair is on its way to Jesus, and my eyes are still super black where I had so much fluid go through me this week. Not as much as like my body was like, no, we're not going to do this again. Go away. And so I was like, yay. My nurse was like, it worked. It did it. I was like, yeah, I still felt it. So, but there is weather coming in, so I assume it's probably that. This is actually for me. Look at that. Now, I kind of think that whoever drew this wasn't really a cow person because it looks kind of like a Holstein, but with Ayrshire colors, but without the horns. And so I don't think whoever painted this was actually knowledgeable about cattle. If you see lights come on, I have motion activated lights, so they're going to blink on and off. But I thought it looked old-timey and cute, and they all have that little zipper with the pull chain that I can't ever find when I want to do those little zippers. And I am cutting down some bigger pillows and making some of these thinner pillows because I have so many pillows. I'm trying to change the sizes and put sets on beds and get stuff done, and trying to see how my daughter's trying to decorate a few things. I did get a matching one. You always buy 2 just because. And trying to see how she's decorating and trying to grab a few things for her next year to help her out. Now, this is one of David's Christmas presents. The man has always carried a hanky with him as long as I've known him. And so I got him a big bag of hankies. They're all different colors. I really don't want to open it, but I will. And I put stuff like this in his stocking and stuff. We really don't buy each other a lot, but like I know he's going to need hankies. I know he's going to need socks. I normally buy something that when he opens it, I get to, just sit there and just laugh and cackle because I know it embarrassed the crap out of him. And that's kind of how we do Christmas. And then we just eat a meal with his family. And so when the kids were home, we had handmade. We got the blue. I like this one because it looks kind of like the lumberjacky, but classy lumberjacky. Then you've got some just oatmeal colored ones. I love the blue because blue is my favorite color for him, for his skin color. So I like all of these. I don't necessarily like to give him regular bandanas because I was a parole officer and I associate bandanas in a whole different way than y'all would. And so I don't like to give him bandanas. I like to get him hankies. I know that sounds weird, but when you work for the prison system, you just look at hankies a different way. I was able to then search and find 3 more that were different colors for like fall and winter. And so I grabbed him. But now he always has a hanky in his pocket. So ever since I knew him, and I didn't really recognize that, I think, until like we really didn't date. We would just show up at the same places, and he would just kind of always be where I was going. And I think Lane, my son, sneezed or coughed or something, and had a little coughing fit or something. And he just whipped a plain hanky out of his pocket and tended to that kid. And I was like, well, this man is a Boy Scout. But so I've always bought him hankies. I'm going to tell you something, like for me, I have to have a lot of blood work done. I have to wear a lot of bandages from excessive blood work due to my health and my thyroid right now. And I don't like the little Band-Aids they put on me because I will get an infection. I like to have that thing covered with the Tegaderm. I am that specific over myself right now because I bruise like a peach right now. I've got bruises all over me if you were to see me, and you'd be like, what's going on? Blood work. They're killing me. So you can get whole packs of these little square Tegaderm to just go over where they've drawn blood and to seal that in so it can heal better. You can get, and I don't know how many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 going down and that many thick. I think it was around $3.50. Do you know how much those things cost over here? Holy crap. So I grabbed a big one of those. I got Dave a paracord, a thing with it's got a flint and a cutter and the compass ain't gonna work, but it's for looks, But it does have some handy stuff in it, and you can pull it out, and it's got a cutter and a flint. And I thought that's kind of neat. So that would be something that he would totally have in his vehicle or on him. I got that. I actually got 2 so he could match. I'm trying to for 20-something years, I've been trying to teach him how to match. So I'm trying. We'll get there. Probably like when we're really old and going to church on Sunday, but we'll get there. So we've been doing better since I've been home. He was terrified to have me come home because of my health. And I think now that I've been home and we've had to go through my health bobble, and I come out the other side, I think he's feeling a little bit more confident now that I am doing better. But the apprehension, the anxiety he's had over my health and how fragile I've been this year it's just, our marriage has been through heck this year. I'm not gonna lie. These are bear hooks. I told you I had a problem. I have 2 of these in here. They're going to go on either side of the shower so that whoever's in the shower can have a hook for his or her robe after they dry off in the winter and run to the wood stove to get warm. That's what we do here. So, in case you didn't know what bumpkins did when they get out of the shower and dry off, we put our robes on and we run and sit by the wood stove and we get warm. I'm prepping for winter. Now, I bought 2 of them, but I'm here to tell you my bag come in. Oh, no, I got it. I found it. My bag come in a horrendous state. So it wouldn't have surprised me had those not been in there. And my camera stand may faint at any moment. So if it falls, I'll pick you back up, okay? Just avert your eyes. I'm joking. I have on PJs. Okay, now I forgot what this is. It's in a bag. God knows what I bought. It really is taking them longer to get stuff to me. Like crap. And I will say that they were useful this morning. I was talking to my daughter, and we're starting to baby-proof the house. And I said, well, let me help, and I'll help you get some, because twins getting mobile. And so she was looking on Amazon and Walmart, and I was looking on TEMU and a couple other places. And TEMU was just the best. And especially for those little backpacks that cover their back and head if they fall back when they're sitting or something. I got 2 little turtle ones. Now, when I worked in prison systems, and y'all just take this information and do with it what you will, because I'm going to tell you anyway. if they called for somebody to come get someone and put them in a turtle suit, that meant they were getting somebody that was going to be on an alive watch. They were going to completely disrobe them, take everything away from them, put them in a Velcro green wrap sarong overhauly looking thing that they could not harm themselves with, and they called it a turtle suit. It just so happened that the cheapest little backpack head protectors today were turtle shells. I totally did not tell my daughter what turtle suits were when I worked in corrections and in prison. So that she would enjoy the turtle shells on the children. I know that my job kind of ruined the way I look at some things, but I was like, I'm not going to tell her, I'm not going to tell her, I'm not going to tell her, I'm not going to tell her. Because the turtle ones were like $3 cheaper than anything else. So I didn't tell her. Why can't I get into this bag? Okay, I got it. What is this? What are you? It's in, it's in this like velvety, suede bag. If you have not noticed, my husband has quite the beard. He does quite a beard protocol. He is known for his beard. And he takes good care of his beard. And he's in older age, he's gotten really particular about what he uses in his beard. Hello, I've had thyroid problems. I've gotten really particular about my poor hair this year too. I look atrocious today. We're just running with it. We're just getting through mail. I got these for him for Christmas. Put his name on him. Got him a beard comb and a boar bristle brush. And I have to say I'm very tickled for the price. I gave these, I just get him useful stuff. We're not a big Christmas family. And he normally asks me what I want, and that's what I turn up. So Christmas is just kind of another day that we try to get with family, and that's the special part about it. Now I have a trash bag. Okay. I've actually gotten to where I hate opening TEMU. I know that sounds really weird, and I can only imagine how Erin from Hate Everybody feels. I actually hate opening TEMU. I know I needed it when I ordered it, but I try to space my orders out, but they will always come in, boom, on the same day, and then I have to process a whole heck of a lot of crap. I don't really care for that. That's kind of getting old too. Okay, we have a bag of fake snow, and this feels so weird. I love it. It's fake snow. We're fixing to do Christmas ornaments. Y'all know. We got more little deer. And they sent everything in 50,000 different packages. This is just a leather wrap necklace that I thought was cute, and I thought I could replicate that, so I got one to take apart to figure out how to make my own. I do that crap a lot too. And then I've got these ornaments, just these little round ornaments. They take them apart in half. So this is the little half, the little round half, and they stack them, and they put them in the bubble wrap so that you won't break them. So these are the ones that you can get in, do the half, do the other half, stick them together, and glue them, and it looks like a whole little diorama. These are what the deer and stuff are going in, the snow, the trees, more snow. I will use the snow and stuff and other stuff. The trees, the snow. Getting seeing a theme here. Oh, the other side. Oh, actually, no, those are just slightly bigger ones. Seeing a repetitious thought pattern come out here? Yeah, me too. More deer. Apparently, I went deer hunting. I was successful. Didn't even have to clean one. Okay. Work my Arnold Schwarzenegger muscles. I'm not anywhere where Arnold Schwarzenegger was. He's like perfection, and I was just a buxom gal. I am weak as water now, though. Thyroid. I know y'all love the faces I make. Faux sprucey pine looking things. Oh, I got me a darker ponytail because my hair will go like almost black during winter unless I actually try to keep it the auburn. I may just go ahead and let it go black because it's going to go their way. Curtain panels. because my dog made an oopsie last week with his nails, and I got the shear replaced, but I needed a new curtain panel. I cut his nails, and he apparently thought he was a cat and started tearing the curtains up. No, he fell off the recliner trying to look out the window and tore my curtain and shear. And I just have put up new curtains and shears, and I thought, well, I'll stitch that one, and then I had left the buffalo check underneath, and it went through both levels, and I thought, I can't stitch the plaid, it will be seen. Just get another panel. This is a little Christmas tree. I have about 3 of these so that when we want to display all the ornaments we make, David can take them and put them up on tables and show everybody what I made. Oh, I got 2 sets of nails that were like this color because I was supposed to go to a Halloween party as Merida. Yeah, I didn't do that, obviously. Look at me. So I got a backup pair because they only had a few in each one, and I thought I'm gonna have to like tuck them in my bra and put the glue in the other one and hope to God I don't break all of them off because they're claws. I think I'm still gonna put these on one day and just be like a video, how long do they last? Because I was just gonna wear them for like a 2-hour party. I'm excited to know how do you function on the daily with these. So we may do a how in the crap do you function with these, and how long do they really last on real people doing real things. Now, I'm not going to get into details, but I want to know, you know, and we'll find something to giggle about. These bags are going pretty fast because they don't pack them like they used to. Oh, what are you? Jumped right out at me, didn't you? Oh, this is just a sink plug because my children pulled the one that was affixed to my plumbing out of the bathroom sink, and I didn't want to replace my bathroom sink because it's an Imperial and I love it. And I told the guys not to worry about the plug because they had to have changed out the whole pipe, and that would have cost me like $20-something, I think it was like $27, $28. And I just went on TEMU, and you get it and you put it in there, and it keeps stuff from going down the sink when you're doing your makeup stuff, and you push it and it pops, well, it does better when it pops up so it can drain, and then when you don't want it to drain, you want it to fill the sink, you just do that. Stick it right down there and you're good to go. And you don't have, it's 83 cents. I think there's an extra one in here, and I didn't pay $30 in a plumber, so all good. Get creative, people. I think the world's going to need creative people. Just jump right out. What are you? Oh, I have a plate in here that cracked, an electrical plate. Just got 2 plugs on it. I got this to put over it because I thought if I'm going to have to buy one, I'm going to get buffalo checked. So there's my cult leader plug cover. Just FYI so y'all know. I'm keeping my status. And for y'all saying, oh, you figured out that women can't be Freemasons, we have to be an Eastern Star, and I've never been an Eastern Star, and I don't have a positive thing to say about anybody that does all that crap. Let me enjoy this, okay? Because I've never felt so powerful. Let me enjoy it, okay? Don't take it away from me yet. Now, this is cute because my other vest is ginormous. I was swimming in it the other day. I'm going to donate it to a friend that can wear that size. I'm putting piles of clothes aside for her and another girl. So, but I got this because literally fur is life, and this is obviously fake, but I might as well look like it. And then I thought, you know, I'm going to redo this little pocketbook. Put a new thing on it. I got this from Goodwill, y'all. This is like a $200 pocketbook that's just had some rough time, but I'm gonna gold, rub and buff it up and put a new strap on it. On the inside, it is beautiful, and we're just gonna matchy and be all glamorous. And I got a $200 pocketbook basically for shipping. Shop Goodwill. You have to know the shipping and be very careful about what you purchase. But if you know what you're looking for, you can get some deals. That was, I was actually going to just try to flip it or something. I saw it and I went, no, I'm keeping you. You're going to be something I'm going to have to work on, and I'm going to love you. I got a brushy brush. I think I got a few of them. Yeah, I did. Because there are places in a home that you have to clean, whether you can see it or not. And you get creative in your can't turn yourself upside down and getting all the nooks and crannies anymore. I'm getting really creative with these brushes that I buy, and I buy them in bulk when I buy them. I get them on Lightning deals. I put them in my cleaning shelves. And there we go. If you use Green Goblin for your septic or for your pipes, where we had our bathroom redone, we are trying to just be aware and make our septic and our pipes more healthy now, because we don't have 2 kids in the home. It's just me and him now. And these things cost like $17 on Amazon, the Green Goblin ones. These smell exactly the same, actually smell better. And you just pop a few that you can go in your tank, down any drain, your shower, and they put healthy bacteria and deodorize your drains. Green Goblin, this would have cost me $17 to $25 on Amazon. I think it was $1.89 or $2.89 a pack. And I went back and got a different odor too, because that's how I roll. And then I just got some of this stuff it just helps healthy septics. It basically is Rid-X, or kind of like Rid-X, just TEMU style. I checked the ingredients. I'm not stupid. I know that bag's nice, isn't it? I don't have to have new stuff. I just want stuff that I like. Oh, I got green malachite mushrooms for some of my ornaments. I'm going to make egg carton mushrooms. So if you've never made egg carton mushrooms, stick around. This winter we're going to make them. And I'm excited because I'm going to actually make some mushroom diorama. That sounded like diarrhea, didn't it? Mushroom, that's just another green malachite mushroom. Mushroom diorama ornaments. Sorry, I blanked out there. Toilet blow cleaner. It is, it lasts longer. And honestly, for me, it's like one of those grout cleaners that you just clean with. It acts like that. It just takes hard water and everything off. And I think this was maybe $1. If y'all are not like comparing home goods on TEMU, you need to start doing it, because I bet you I saved well over $100 just by getting off-label septic and cleaning things this time. And I was just like, heck to the yeah. I felt like I won something right then. I mean, I felt like I triumphed over evil. Let's say that. This is a stainless steel set. I don't ever wear real jewelry. I don't need. Well, I do, but I only have a few precious pieces, and I'll kill them. So I pick out when I wear them. This is just a stainless steel faux set. If you were close enough to me to say your jewelry's not real, you're gonna get smacked. Okay, so it's pretty enough for me, because I know if I had a real diamond on it, I'd lose it, break it, feel real bad about it, and want to like almost turn inside out. And no, thank you. I'll just wear my fakery and be quite happy with it. And I know people can tell because it's got that bluer tint to it. I don't mind that. I actually kind of like it. Ladies, we are not what we toss on ourselves. We are what we are in our hearts and minds. Hallelujah. We're getting to the good stuff. We had an artesian well water spring just down the road from us. It's glorious water. They do come in and test it so many times a year, but I rode horses when I was a kid there, filled up my bottles, rode my horse back to the house. I've always drunk from it. The jugs now that we collect from, they're getting kind of hard for me to handle, like 2 at a time. And then I have to put them in other stuff to fit them in the fridge. No. I got little ones that have a spout on them, so I can just go collect and stick it in the fridge. Shazam. Do you know that this cost me about $4 or $5? You know what it would cost me at Walmart or Home Depot? And this is nice. It ain't shallow. It's going to hold. I'm very happy with that. I will where you can save the money on TEMU. Fake succulents. Yes, please. Ornaments, dioramas. Winter beads. Yes, please. Hobby Lobby, no. No. Garland, I use a thing that is $2.83. It's $2.83. It is like 6 foot or 6.5. I cut it up, pull it apart, and I use this in everything all year through. I use it as garland, and I use it as picks, basically. So don't think the way manufacturers want you to think. Another little tree, I'll put a couple of them together to make them fatter. I think the trees were $2.04, but they're taller than the ones at Dollar Tree, and they're bigger rounds. And I needed that because I got big ornaments to go on my big trees, and that sounded so inappropriate, and I apologize. I don't know where they come from. I know. I also ordered some wood bases. Stop, Elizabeth. Don't break it, because I found old home interior my mom did. Candle sconces, and I'm going to turn them upside down and affix them to with a little plants and birds, or maybe I might do a mushroom in here or something. I don't know. And then I'm going to put a little bouquet and ribbon up here and make a little cloche. Elizabeth, be careful. And I thought that would be cute. I've got 2 small ones and 2 big ones. And I'm getting creative because I like to put domes on everything. Dome it. Come on, get me a shirt that says dome it. I will. I saw one today that said cute but will throw hands. And then it had a raccoon on it. And then one that had a raccoon on it said cute but feral. And I thought, I have one that says feral. These are actually nails that I would wear. They're just almonds. So, but I'm going to test myself, and we're going to see how long I can make it in those giant ones. A darker, longer ponytail. Because I will go almost black. It's starting to happen. Do you see? My hair's growing again. So watch my hair. It'll go almost black this winter, and I have to have auburn. It's like an auburn or a dark brown or an auburn brown. Another tree. And then I have to have the dark brown or chocolate brown for the winter. Oh, what are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? Oh, that's what you are. Oh my gosh, well, it's hard to see from here, but I like to do some of their personalization stuff, and this is really hard. You can't see it. I think you can tell that there's something there, but unless you're here, you can't see it, and I know what I'm looking for. David and I took a picture together 19 years ago, and that's kind of been our photo that it's our favorite photo. And they had these for like personalized. You can put your photo on it, and I see it, but like unless you know what to look for, you wouldn't know. But I see it, and it's cute. I can see his butt. I know you probably can't. Anyway, you can probably tell that it's on there where they've put it on there, and it's a little dull right there in the middle. But the picture's on there. Golly gosh darn it, why won't it show it? Anyway, I can see it. This is where cameras don't work. I can see it. That is very sweet. That is very cute. I'm tickled. This was, I think, $1.89. And it's just, I like to wear big rings. And I thought that's sweet. It's got a cute meaning. And and we've struggled. We have struggled this year. And we're still not where we want to be. And we're still struggling with some things like the heifer that got high on meth over the pasture and was shooting at me last year, and I live streamed it because the cops wouldn't take care of her. She's still not been dealt with, but she's terrified of me now, so we're all good. She's like, oh no, she'll call the law and actually will put me in prison. Yes, ma'am, I will. You sling lead at me, I will prosecute you. Candle rings that you can use as wreath candle rings. I don't know how I'm going to use them yet. I may be setting these back for my daughter because that's what I do. But you see what I'm buying. I'm buying useful stuff that are home goods, mostly useful stuff. I slip in a few things that are not useful. And I know I look horrible tonight, but I've been sick, so we're just going to roll with it because I'm feeling better. I buy useful stuff, my crafting stuff, and stuff that is necessary and stuff that I can save money on. And then I promptly get off the app because you will get suckered into something else. This is just the bear towels for I think this is just a bear rug. to go, because we've got a shower rug that's a pop of burgundy in the room that kind of pulls everything together, but this is to go the other way in the room. I like our wood floors. I just don't necessarily like to walk on them straight out of the shower in winter. So I got a big rug for the bathroom. It was $3.83 and it's big. So I hope it fits. I may have to trim it down and go to Mom's and serge it on the serger. If you don't know what a serger is, you need to go look that up. Okay, here's the other pack of these wreaths. This is another option that comes with 2 different kinds of ribbon. Again, setting these back for gifts next year. Because I'm one of them people. So, somebody has a birthday? Well, shucks, here's your present. Aren't those cute? Well, gee, Elizabeth, when did you have time to think about me? Oh, you know, I'm always thinking. Pulling it off, people. I do. I prepare, though. Another tree. So I'm going to probably be putting 2 trees together. And for the way they look, I've got one up over there. They're bigger and taller than the Dollar Tree. So I was like $2.04. By the time I go to Dollar Tree, I'm almost there for a... So yes, I did pay for them, and I'm not mad at all. So that was that. So it looks like I bought out the house, but actually it was just a lot of ornament stuff and a lot of greenery. And a few things for David's stocking, but mostly it was craft stuff to keep my hands going and stuff to put up in a way for his stocking. I'm going to put that up right now because he'll be getting home soon and I'm not repurchasing anything or hiding anything. I'm just going to get it going now so he can't see it. Okay, and then I'm going to take all my toilet stuff to my cleaning station. And yeah, this is a Brillo pad for pots and pans. The little metal stuff. What is it? Oh my gosh. Steel wool. My brain is not working today. I will get my fingers and not wear gloves, and then it have to work its way out. We're not going to do that. These are just like a sponge, like a sanding sponge, but they get your pots clean like a Brillo pad. I love them. It lasts forever. Just keep it, mish it out, dry it out, and try to dry it with a towel and set it up to air dry. And it will get crap off your pans that's been there for a long time. A long time. So mushroom crafts, ornaments, deer Christmas scene ornaments, some cloches coming. I'm putting up gift possibilities for people, and then I'm doing a few pillows to even out beds and the looks. And because I have so many pillows, I'm just going to make some smaller. And that's it. Put some gifts up and be useful and use TEMU appropriately, and don't let them snooker you. I mean, just be aware, know what you can buy, and then get off the app and stick to it. And buy useful stuff, and look at the stuff that really, like, people are like, that was freaking necessary, like this. You can actually cut your home goods down by like 60% if you know what to look for and you don't get pulled onto other stuff. I knew I needed pillow covers. I knew I needed some gift options for some friends and some girls, and I've had both of them remark about my wreaths. And I knew I was going to need my Christmas craft stuff, and whatever I don't use will roll over to next year. And I needed septic stuff, and I got a couple of trinkets that I thought were cute, but I wasn't pulled into, you know, and I had like a really awesome coupon, and I had some TEMU cash banked. So it wasn't a super big bill. Gosh, all this was in probably like a $72 order, but I probably only paid about $43 of that. Shazam. I'm good. When you find something you like, look for it when it has one piece or 3 pieces, and then push on the picture, go to the camera, and it will pull up every time that's been posted in the store, and you can find the lowest price. I always do that with everything I purchase, and you find the cheapest stores and the most respected stores, the well-rated, and you go in there and you save your pennies, because we've been eating peanut butter and Pintos so that we can send what is not needed here, so that like the Cabins for Christ and the church groups, you know, are feeding people still in order, they're going to be feeding people for months. They're going to be living in tents. They're sending revival tents for people to actually set up into basically dorms for people to live in. So we're trying to be smart, stretch our money, and be able to try to help when we can. And this is how I help. And I can still say, oh, yeah, I've got me a couple things. I'm not going without. The house is taken care of. I have the necessary items. They may not look like the commercials, but they do the same thing. And I have extra stuff to craft with to make my home pretty and to give gifts this year. And I had enough to stick some stuff away for next year. I'm good. I'm good. Learn how to manipulate TEMU so it doesn't manipulate you. And honestly, when I do an order now, I actually take my payment method back off and I actually sign out. And because if I think, oh, I need to probably look that up, if I look it up, I'm less likely to push add it or buy it now or add it to the order. If I have to put my payment method back in, I think about it. Do I really need it? Put it in the cart and I'll think about it. 2 days later, I don't know what I was thinking, and delete. I buy a whole lot less. Tips, I know. I'm just, But you see what I do buy? It stretches, and so if you get a gift from me this year, you know what you're getting because I'm home making them all. And if you come to my house, you're going to know how to keep my bathrooms fresh and clean. And now you know what my husband likes in his stocking for Christmas. And that's it. I needed a smaller jug to pack from the well because I'm a weakling, and I saved a bunch of money because Americans are consumers, and we think if you pay more for it, it's worth more. No. So I this is how I make my money stretch and have been able to help. So did you hear what? Oh God, what are they doing now? I've read so many different things. This is just civilian groups now. Like nobody's doing it. It's civilian groups helping civilians, and that's why we're like, hey, we know that could be us. We wouldn't have enough money to turn our lives around, so we've just decided we all need to share. So we're just, if we got a few extra bucks, it's because we know if we were in the same situation, they'd be sending money our way because we're just mountain folk. We take care of each other. So I have no problems sending to churches and people. I'm like, no, here, make more dinners, go. I do not have enough money to to make a dent if a disaster. I can't reestablish life. I would have to rely on others and a community for help. So I'm going to do the same thing for people that need it. That's it. That's just all there is to it. So FEMA can suck a biggin. TEMU can too. Whole government can, for that matter. And I told you, make your choices, early vote, get out of the mess. Get out of the mess and go home and find your zen and don't get pulled in. This is going to be heck week. I mean, it is. They're going to try to emotionally manipulate and abuse everyone this week, okay? They're already said, oh, in Trump's rally in New York and Madison Square Gardens, he sold it out just like the little guy with the mustache and his horrible followers. Do you know who all has sold out Madison Square Gardens? I mean, I'm pretty sure Beyonce has too. Bill Clinton did back in the day. I'm pretty sure they've had like WWE and cage match UFC fights there. It is a place made for people to come and do big shows and big events. That is what it's used for. It's been used by hundreds, thousands of people and groups. And for people to watch CNN and be like, oh my God, he replicated. Everyone that uses Madison Square Gardens replicates every group that's been there, you idiot. It's a meeting place that we built for humans to hold a lot of people to hear what they want to hear. Concert, messages, no, whatever. And I'm sitting here watching people be emotionally manipulated to think that. And I'm sitting there going, okay, well, when Beyonce comes back to Madison Square Gardens, I want to see this to her. Okay? Taylor Swift, yeah, let's just call everybody out. If everybody that goes to Madison Square Gardens. And I'm just like, people, do not be emotionally manipulated. Do what you can do. Cast your vote and back away. And we're going to see who the animals are and who the people are. It's going to be real plain. So, real plain. I voted the second day that early voting was open here. I was like, I don't know if my health will last. Get it done. And I'm glad I did because look at my eyes. I am feeling better. I'm perking up. I went up 5 pounds and now I've lost 5 pounds of fluid. I didn't do the 10 to 12. My body said, this is not right, and worked, but it had to work hard to get it off. So I look like I've been through a fight, feel a lot better. If I put on concealer, it would have been better, but I did not stop by and do my makeup. I just wanted to get through this crap here. I've got to put it all up. But this is how you save money. This is how you stretch money. Take your payment methods off of TEMU so you don't click buttons and spend money. It makes you think about it, and I plan out my orders. And I'm just very critical of what I get, and I know what I get, and I have enough clothes now. I've had to like recycle and replace a lot of clothes. I have my clothes now. I have shoes now that my feet are shrunk, and I'm good. So I'm stocking up for birthdays and gifts and oh my God moments, when, oh, it's your birthday. Oh crap. Yeah. Because I will do that. And that's what I do. So go do that too. Be smart and see how I do things, and do yourself a favor. Future Liz will be happy that past Liz did this. All right. I'm going to go get me some water. I'm going to sit down and rest for a minute. And then my screen's on, but I'm going to go take a shower. I'll try not to fall. And then I'm going to go to bed. It's been a long day. So y'all have a great night. Be smart. This is how you save money. And I put time into it. And if you have questions, put them in the comments, and I'll try to help you in any way I can. I may be slow to respond because I'm resting right now, but I will respond. All right, y'all have a good night, and I'll see you in a day or two. Bye. Here comes my dog. Every time he speaks English,